Hi, Max. I'm Dustin, and this is
Lucas. Yeah, I know. The Stalkers.
Season 2 of Stranger Things brought back all of our favorite characters like Eleven, Dustin, Mike, and Lucas, but it also introduced us to a few new characters like the fiery redhead Max, who joins the cast in episode 1. So who is this sassy new addition, you may wonder? Right now we're bringing you 11 things you didn't know about newcomer Sadie Sink, right here on Listed. To kick things off, Sadie happened to know Caleb and Gaten, aka Lucas and Dustin, long before joining the cast of Stranger Things. The trio actually met at a park where Broadway kids would frequent between shows. She told Just Jared, quote, "My brother and I used to play at a park where all the kids on Broadway would go play at between shows, which is where I met Caleb and Gaten." Speaking of Broadway, Sadie may be new to your television screen, but she has an impressive resume on stage. She played Annie from 2013 to 2014 on Broadway and has starred alongside Helen Mirren as a young Queen Elizabeth II in the audience.
Tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Usually when actors audition for a role, they have a brief sense of character. That is, unless you're auditioning for Stranger Things. Sadie was actually given almost zero information about Max when she was auditioning for the part because it was so top secret. Even after she got the role, Sadie still didn't know anything once it was time to film the first episode.
When I was auditioning, I was given very, very little information because everything was top secret. All I knew is that she had to skateboard and that she was a tomboy. That's all I knew.
Coming in at number 4, Sadie had a ritual each time she auditioned for Max. She said, quote, "I was so superstitious during my auditions for Stranger Things that after each audition, I would put each audition scene on the car floor and refuse to pick them up until after the process was over." Well, looked like those superstitions paid off, Sadie. Move over Bart and Bella's because acting isn't Sadie's only skill. The star is also quite the singer. Since she appeared on Broadway, Sadie has a killer voice, which she has shown off with fellow Stranger Things actress Millie Bobby Brown. The pair got together to cover Cups from the movie Pitch Perfect, and they sound incredible.
You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my talk, oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone, when I'm gone, when I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
While Max can shred with the best of them on a skateboard, Sadie was, in fact, a complete novice at the sport.
I never stepped foot on a skateboard.
Really?
No, I had to learn. I would do like 3-hour lessons every day for like two months, I think.
She revealed to Vanity Fair, quote, "It was my first time ever being on a skateboard, so I was already really, really scared. It's a really weird feeling. You feel like you have absolutely no control and you don't know what's going on." Sadie also said she was required to wear a huge helmet, knee, and elbow pads while at the skate park practicing her moves. Since she was born in 2002, Sadie wasn't totally familiar with all things 80s, so to prep for the role of an 80s tween, Sadie watched old movies and listened to decade-specific music. She told British Vogue, quote, "Before the first series, the others were told to watch films like E.T. and The Breakfast Club, but I mainly listened to music from that decade. Cyndi Lauper, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston."
Can't live without your smartphone? 80s kids did. Back then, phones had cords, weighed a ton, and were typically attached to the kitchen wall. They were also useful for attempting to call your friends in the upside down. Barb, is that you?
Coming in at number 8, Sadie admits that fellow actor Woody Harrelson inspired her to become a vegan. Sadie said she started as a vegetarian for a year before making the switch to being vegan. She said, quote, "When I was working on The Glass Castle with Woody Harrelson, he and his family inspired me to become a vegan." She was even able to find a substitute for her favorite dish while filming Stranger Things, chicken and waffles. Whether you're a newcomer to school, work, or, you know, a worldwide phenomenon like Stranger Things, fitting in can be tough.
Class, please welcome, all the way from sunny California, the latest passenger to join us on our curiosity voyage, Maxine.
It's Max.
Sadie admits that she was pretty scared fans wouldn't welcome her character in season 2, saying, quote, "I wasn't really scared about what the cast was going to think of me, more what the fans would think. You have this show where people know and love these characters, and all of a sudden these new characters come in and you're like, wait, who are these people? They aren't the original characters." Thankfully, that wasn't the case at all. Sadie also had no idea she was going to kiss Caleb. The kiss between Max and Lucas was totally unscripted, and she found out the day of. Sadie admits that she was stressing out the whole day leading up to the big scene. According to the Duffer brothers, it was only a joke that there was going to be a kiss until Sadie reacted so much to it that they decided to add it in.
Sadie, you ready for the kiss? I'm like, what? Nope, no, that's not in the script. That's not happening. And so the whole day I was like stressed out. You know, I was like, oh my God, wait, am I gonna have to?
Wow, is it that bad? You were stressed out the whole day. Okay.
And finally, we saved the most shocking fact for last. Sadie was actually terrified to watch the first season of Stranger Things. Talking to Cosmo, she said, quote, "When I watched the first season of Stranger Things, I was pretty scared. At some points, I had to turn down the volume and cover my eyes or squint." That makes 2 of us, girl. And that concludes our list of 11 things you didn't know about Sadie Sink. So right now, I want to know which of these facts surprised you the most, and if there's one we missed. So feel free to share it down in the comment section below. And after that, click right over here to check out all the things you may not know about Millie Bobby Brown. Thanks for hanging out with me here on Clevver News. I'm your host, Renee Ariel, and I'll see you next time.